Previously on Zakiya Loves Pinto.
All these shirts are free.
Get on Shein for $10. Not a 30 end of the day deal. I need some relief from this, but I wasn't getting any relief. No, I haven't passed out, no head injuries. I did feel like dizziness a little bit here or there. I didn't try any other medication because I don't really like taking medication. I never like taking medicine. Like, I think I've always been like that. I have grown up taking vitamins and herbal supplements. Like, my parents own a health food store. So I grew up, we didn't go to the doctor. My mama was our doctor. And so she was the one, if we got sick, if we had any type of feeling, she was giving us herbal supplements to cure whatever was going on. So thinking about taking Tylenol and pain medications and all these other medications that doctors usually prescribe freaks me out, because it's like putting something foreign in my body and me not having control of whatever reaction it may cause. And I don't like to feel out of control. I already be having enough feelings in my body. I feel everything. So to think that I have some type of pain medication that I don't know what it's gonna do to me, I'd rather take those herbal supplements because it's natural and it's gonna pass right on through, baby, okay?
One thing we could look at is, if you don't want to take medications, we could talk about like herbs or supplements to help prevent headaches.
When I realized that I had the headache, and when it started and I took something and it didn't relieve anything, I was like, oh, this may be. So then my mind starts to go into other places. I'm like, what is this? May not be just a headache, you know? It depends on the definition. I will say that I am very much aware of things that happen in my body. And because I'm very much aware of everything, that I can feel everything, it does freak me out. And so I do start to just think about all these different things that could be happening to my body. And it scares me sometimes. It's hard to just trust and know that you're just okay. Because, man, this world has changed so much. Things are changing like by the second. Viruses are being put out. Like, you just never know. And so maybe I'm a worrier. Maybe I am a hypochondriac, because I do feel a lot of things and freak myself out about it. I need to figure out how to control that. I'm working with my therapist. That's why I really didn't take anything else. That's why I was trying other things. So I was like, okay, well, let me use the ice pack. I did try to do like some different teas. I didn't really know what else to do, and I didn't want to be that person that goes to like the emergency room for a headache. The thought of going to the hospital or the emergency room and telling the nurse that you're here because you have a really bad headache, it seemed very just childish to me. And I think that's probably because of how a lot of black and brown people were raised. Like, in our households, it's just a generational thing where you feel something, you go in there and you lay down. Like your grandma sent you in there to lay down. I guess when we feel things in our body, we have been taught to just deal with it and to let it wear itself off. It's never really been encouraged or acceptable, I feel like, for our community to go and talk about us being in pain. If we are in pain, or if we actually feel something or have a worry, it's more like we're complaining instead of us just being concerned about our body, you know what I mean? And then it's hard to trust that the people that we are going to actually care about us enough to really want us to be healthy, or to really care enough to be concerned about whatever issues we are having within our health. I just felt like it was no point of me going to the ER for something so simple, even though I was very much so worried. But it didn't seem like it was acceptable for me to go to the ER for a headache. So because I had told you that my dad had an aneurysm, I wanted to just make sure preventative, you know, just to make sure that that's not why I'm having the headaches, I guess. And because they've been just so significant. I know a lot of people would think, like, girl, you would know if you're having an aneurysm. I wouldn't. I didn't know what it would feel like. How are you supposed to know until you've actually been in that position to actually have one? You know, so I didn't know. All I know is when something is going on in my body and it makes me feel uncomfortable, then I try to deal with that. I don't know what you think I should do.
So I'm not worried about your headache. I totally understand why you are.
Okay.
If you want, I can put in a referral to a neurologist. Let's do this.
Okay.
First off, if the headaches come back, start the high dose ibuprofen.
Okay.
Do those neck stretches that I sent you.
Okay.
And then we'll put in a referral to neurology.
This is the first time that I have had a doctor that I felt seriously cared about me, wanted to assure that I am healthy and I am strong. She wanted to reassure me that I'm healthy and that I'm strong. She cares. I've never had a doctor that actually listens to me and really cares about what I am saying, and will, any concern I have, it's a concern for her. So she really puts action to her words. I've never had a doctor like that. You know, the thought of leaving LA and not having her as a doctor anymore is scary to me. Like, she's amazing, and like, she has just been amazing, and I appreciate Dr. Campbell so much because I feel like she really cares about me, and you don't find that often. Okay, gotcha. Okay, great. Okay, this was great. I am so appreciative of that, and I think that was everything. I've really been a little scared that I have been having these bad headaches. I still want to go to a neurologist just to make sure, because of my father, you know, and his history, and just making sure that it's not anything more significant than what she says it is. But it's good to hear that I guess people just normally have headaches. I didn't know that people just have headaches and it's just a thing. I mean, I've had a headache here or there, but having a headache for 3 weeks or 2 weeks, it's more 2 weeks. Having a headache 2 weeks ongoing is very scary. So that's good that it's not that bad. So I'm excited to know that I'm okay. Viv, Kiko.
Coming to urgent care.
All I see is bright lights, baby.
Come on, give it to me.
Oh my gosh. Blah, blah.